again. And I only got to see her maybe 3 times since she was born. So it felt like she hid her and hide her from me. It felt like she just wanted to raise the kid on her own.
So a complaint for paternity was filed on June 2nd of 2025. It was served on June 17 of 2025. The defendant, Mr. Durham, filed an answer on June 20th of 2025. There were a couple of pre-hearings scheduled, one in July 15 at 11:30 a.m. and one on August 6th of this year at 11:30. The child support is calculated by Mr. Gonzalez's office, provides for the amount of $475 in base support, $9 in ordinary medical, for a total of $484 per month, commencing on June 15 of 2025.
We're diving straight into a tense courtroom moment where emotions and law collide. A father steps up, heart heavy, recounting how he's barely seen his daughter since her birth. The judge begins outlining the official complaint, dates, filings, numbers. The cold language of the law meets the warmth of parental pain. It's the calm before the real storm. Every document read out adds weight to a story that's not just about child support, but about distance, doubt, and a father's fading hope to be part of his child's life.
The support amounts were based upon plaintiff having potential income, and I have reviewed all of the factors contained in the Michigan Child Support Formula found at Section 2.01G as in George, and found that to be appropriate imputation. The people use the defendant's actual income. There are no overnights. The uninsured medical percentage is 40.
This is where both sides draw their lines. The courtroom tension thickens as the numbers come in, $484 per month, and neither party is satisfied. The mother wants more. The father says it's too much. The attorneys tread carefully, but everyone knows this isn't just about money. It's about fairness, frustration, and the silent question of who's telling the truth. The tone shifts from routine to confrontation, marking the moment the case becomes personal. The stakes are real, and so are the emotions simmering beneath polite words.
4% for plaintiff, 56% for defendant, and by law now, the Section 4D birth expenses were waived. Mr. Gonzalez, is there anything you'd like to place on the record before I inquire of the parties?
Yes, Your Honor, I would actually. Both parties disagree with this amount. The plaintiff would like it to be higher and the defendant would like it to be lowered. Also, Your Honor, the defendant does have 2 additional children, which was taken into consideration, and everything else was excellent. So thank you, Your Honor.
Sure. Ms. Mancha Torres, anything you want to add?
No, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Durham, anything you want to add?
Yes, Your Honor. I want to add I don't get to see Meadow as much as my other 2. And I do want to go for a DNA test. Plus, the Meadow does not have my last name. I did voice my concern about that over time and time again, and I only got to see her maybe 3 times since she was born. So it felt like she hid her and hide her from me. It felt like she just wanted to raise the kid on her own.
Okay. Well, there's as far as the parenting time is concerned, I can do a couple of different ways. Let me ask Mr. Gonzalez, first of all, your thoughts as far as genetic testing.
Your Honor, I do believe that there was a private genetic test result. I do have a private genetic test result if the court would want me to put it on. It was done by DDC or DDC DNA.
The raw emotion cuts through the courtroom air. His voice shakes, not from fear, but from years of distance and doubt. He says he's barely seen his daughter, that she doesn't even carry his last name. You can almost feel the ache in his words, a mix of anger and helplessness. This is no longer about legal terms or payments. It's about a man fighting for recognition, for proof, for a place in his own child's life. A moment that humanizes the case and grips everyone listening.
Diagnostic Center, where he was found to have 99% probability that there is paternity. It is notarized by a Sarah Thomas, State of Chicago, County of Butler. The commission expires November 9th, 2027. So, Your Honor, there has been a genetic test result already on file in our record that he is the father.
Is it by an accredited?
The turning point, the DNA results. The courtroom atmosphere shifts as the facts land heavy. A certified test shows a 99% probability he's the father. The truth is undeniable. The legal officer calmly reads the documentation, but it hits like thunder. All the uncertainty, the speculation, wiped away in seconds by a number, 99%. You can feel a quiet silence take over, that kind of stillness that only comes when a long question finally finds its answer. The truth changes everything from this point.
Lab, the Association of Blood Banks, that type of thing.
Is an accredited, certified by AABB. Yes, Your Honor, it is.
Well, go ahead. I'm sorry, Mr. Gonzalez.
Furthermore, he has expressed that he does want to see the child, and I have instructed him that is a front of the court matter, that he can do a facilitative mediation with front of the court. It is in our order, and that if he wants to have parenting time and custody of the child, they can do a front of the court review.
Which pivots. Now it's about what comes next. He explains the path for custody and parenting time, guiding the father toward mediation and structure. The moment isn't dramatic, but it's powerful. Justice in motion, giving direction instead of judgment. The father listens, hopeful but uncertain, realizing that proof alone isn't enough. Now he must earn presence. This part reminds us that the law doesn't just decide, it also instructs, offering the tools to rebuild what's been broken.
That comes after child support is established, Your Honor.
Yeah, I mean, Mr. Durham, you can request all those things. I don't think you need another genetic test because there's already one. And it's by an approved lab. So I don't really, I'm not going to order a second one. But you have the option, since this is a brand new filing, you have a year, and you can ask that the front of the court get involved with your parenting time issue and see if they can't get something figured out on that end. Okay.
So I got to go down to FOC about that.
Yeah. Yep. You sure do, and you got a year to do it. So don't. And they can also, if you
Frustration bursts through. 484 feels impossible, nearly half his rent. The judge listens, steady as ever, but makes it clear, to change anything, he must follow the process. It's a striking glimpse into how justice balances empathy and order. You can hear the conflict between human struggle and system rules. The father feels crushed by numbers. The judge stands firm on procedure. It's a clash that defines real courtrooms, emotion versus structure, plea versus policy.
If it affects what's going on in child support, then we can take a look at that too, because I know Ms. Mancha Torres doesn't thinks it's too low and you think it's too high. So
I believe that's way too high. That's about half my rent, and I don't make that like money like that.
Well, this is why. What I need you to do is, first of all, get your parenting time straightened out at the front of the court, and then you can bring a motion in front of me on a Friday morning, just like this, and show me what's going on with your wages, and I'd be happy to either send it to the front of the court or make some changes in your child support. But you'd have to do that at a motion on a Friday morning so I can take a look at what you got. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm going to enter this today, and then you can, once you get it, you go down to the front of the court and you inquire of them for facilitative mediation. It shouldn't cost anything, and they will get that straightened out, because if you get some overnights, that will implicate the child support guidelines too. And then either you or Ms. Mancha Torres can come into court on a Friday morning and tell me what's going on and why the support is not to set pursuant to the guidelines. I will tell you both right now is that the standard isn't whether you like it or not. It's whether it complies with the guidelines. And this one looks like it does. So if there's reasons you believe it doesn't comply with the guidelines, then you can bring that to my attention on a Friday morning. But I want to get something started now. So, Mr. Gonzalez, I'll grant your motion. You can forward that via DocuSign, and I will sign same, and then the parties can go about their business. Okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
You bet. You're all set. Have a good, safe Labor Day weekend, everybody.
You as well.
Thank you.
We're going to move to number, hang on one.
Signs the order and reminds both parties. The standard isn't what they like, it's what the law dictates. The tension eases, replaced by quiet resignation. The father's journey isn't over, but at least there's a path forward now. And as the judge wishes everyone a safe Labor Day weekend, the courtroom empties, leaving the echo of decisions made and lessons learned. If you found this breakdown insightful, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one.